So the next 4 lessons are what I call revise and project. So basically, the only difference between this and module 11 is that in module 11, the end of phase one, we were revising all the data we gathered with the angle of making a decision. Are we going to go ahead with this product or not? The angle now is different. It's about making decisions and forming hierarchy of importance. So let's get into this and we'll explain it. So the types of keyword data we're looking at are keywords, which are mostly features, and benefits, which are reasons to buy. The other ones, reviews, which we won't have many at this stage, but may be helpful. Seller feedback and messages we'll deal with in the next lesson. So keywords are mostly features or facts. As such, they're not that exciting. For example, copper bracelet is a feature of a bracelet. What's it made of? Or fact, what is it? It's a copper bracelet. So what we need to do is shortlist now your target keywords. And the word target is the key. You've got to be very, very targeted about this. It's not just all things to all men. In fact, what you want is 3 to 5 high demand or main keywords, of which one is your absolute killer keyword as far as you can tell from the data. And you may adjust this over time. Okay, but you should make a clean decision knowing that you can adjust it rather than make no decision on the one hand and just be vague. On the other hand, micromanage it to the nth degree because you want to be perfect. Don't do either. Just make a clean decision based on the data and then move on and adjust. For example, the word copper bracelet may seem to you like the most important keyword if that's a winnable market. You're going to have also 10 to 20 or maybe a bit more medium tail keywords. For example, arthritis copper bracelet for women. It's quite specific, and therefore there will be less search volume, but normally less competition as well, and potentially greater conversion rates. So worth having, but not enough in and of itself to sustain a good product. Then the most important thing is you prioritize that list. You decide which is your number one keyword, as I said, based on the data you have at the moment. Go through the process, but don't be perfectionist. And this is the backbone of your revised listing. If you do not have a clear hierarchized set of target keywords, you are not going to do well on Amazon, or you will be missing out. Let's have a look at an example. So one of our famous copper bracelets for arthritis, with this tasteful guy in red here. So let's have a look here. They very, very clearly decided that their number one keyword is copper bracelet for arthritis. And I know that because number one, it's in the title, and number two, it's at the beginning of the title. So that is a big hint as to what you should be doing. The other thing they've done is either copper magnetic bracelet for men and women, which is includes, by the way, a few of the shorter tail keywords, or, you know, more high search volume ones, which would be magnetic bracelet for men, would be included in that, for example, as well, right? So they've also targeted that keyword, and copper magnetic bracelet. So they've got a few things in there, but they've made some clear decisions. What I would say is that they've put in obviously a few keywords here in these bullet points, but if you read them, do not be fooled by imitations of knockoffs, blah, 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 blah. That's not actually really a strong benefit or a strong keyword, or in fact a keyword at all. So they've wasted quite a lot of space, I would say. Copper magnetic bracelets, obviously a keyword. I can't see any others. 99.7% pure copper. That's basically a feature, but it's not really a reason to buy. Okay, why would we care about the fact that it's pure copper? Unless it does something for me. For example, pure copper, so it won't mark your arm. That would interest me, or has a higher therapeutic effect, you know, whatever you believe to be the case. So they have not either used this for keywords well, or I think, in my opinion, made good use of the space. And this one, copper bracelet arthritis solutions, that's very clearly a keyword. Pain relief of arthritis, that might be another keyword. Copper magnetic braces. Okay, so they're getting reasonable keyword density, but I think they could do better. Therapeutic magnets, maybe, maybe not actually a keyword. So these guys could do better. These are actually doing pretty well on Amazon in terms of where they come in the search results. So they're obviously doing something right. These guys are here. So they're the first organic result for the keyword arthritis bracelet for women. So they're obviously doing something right, but not hard, I think, to improve on their work, right? So that's an example of what I mean.